So today we have a very special guest. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for this person.
Stop, bro, stop.
It's the truth. I've learned a lot from him, and I appreciate him. I've told him already multiple times. And today we got Mr. Angelo Santos, 808 Tilapia.
So,
So
AKA Saint.
I think I gotta get a little bit closer to the mic. Well, actually, I think you can push it forward. No, I think just from the actual thing. I guess that works. There you go.
What's up, RJ,
Okay.
AKA Mr. Saint?
Okay, yeah, the enthusiasm.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, bro, we go way back. Not actually way back, but technically we were in the same spot.
But we just
Never
didn't know
met.
each other.
We didn't know each other. Apparently, I mean, you said you knew who I was
I knew
because
who you
of
were.
my jacket. But I was like,
Yeah.
bro, like, I had no idea.
You were one of the few people who wore and rocked the leather jacket in high school, and you were. I always noticed you with like a group of friends, you know. So
That's a
I always-
lie.
No,
That's a
no, no,
lie.
no, 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 no. You had like those people around you, and I guess, nah. Am I lying?
I think so. No, I did have a group of friends, but it wasn't like all the time. But I know what you mean. I think it was like every morning because we would always meet up somewhere, and
I think
that's it. After that, like that's it. But
Yeah.
no, man. So when we go way back from the very first day that we met, we followed each other on Instagram. We were just liking each other's stuff.
Right.
And then we send each other messages at the same time,
Yeah.
appreciating each other's stuff. And then here we are, man. It's like
2
we've
years
had
later, I think?
2 years later.
Yeah.
We've had multiple projects already. We have some coming in the future as well. So for those who don't know, Angelo is a videographer. He does music videos. He does videos for cars, and basically everything you can just get your hands on. You just do it, and everything just comes out really good. You do a little bit of photography as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, you also do beats just to fuck around sometimes. You do beats. You just find every way to be creative, if it's from 2D animation, from just simple 2D drawings, from recently you just came out with an animation, and that was your final project
Yeah.
for a while, right?
Right.
And to this point, it's still your final project.
Yeah.
And then you'll get back into it. Right now, you're taking a break from social media.
Yes, I am.
So why is that?
Like sometimes you get overwhelmed, and then sometimes you have to take a break from reality, because you can get overworked and burnt out. And I feel like what I was doing back then was when I was doing all my editing, photography, videography, and all of that. Like I was in grind mode, and I was keeping up with things in my head all the time. Like I had like a schedule in my head, and it was kind of like getting too much to the point where, damn, I think I need to step back. So I made one final banger, and then I just ended off with that for the whole year. But my plan is to get back the next year, which is coming up a couple of days from now, and hopefully get back into it. But what I learned from taking a step back and leaving social media and creating is I kind of like fell in love with just leaving entirely, So even though I feel like I'm still gonna go back into grind mode, I'm so much more open now into leaving all this behind because, like I said, you're not thinking about things much. You don't feel like overworked and exhausted. You can really just disappear, and just focus on it. Like right now, what I've done is I'm able to like read more things. I started practicing 3D modeling. I'm able to like watch more movies, talk to my friends more, because I'm not just focusing on creating content and editing and all of that. So there's perks to it, but because yeah, you're not exhausted. You're not working too much, but you're also not, I guess, creating. um, you're in your own world pretty much, and if you it's bad if you're trying to make a name for yourself, you know. So, right, I think for me, like, I'm kind of in between that because I see both sides now, you know. Like, I want to make a name for myself, but at the same time, I'm also open to just like leaving all this behind and just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just fuck all this.
Yeah. No, I get you, man. I mean, like a lot of people think like that, and
Yeah.
we have friends who think like that too, and you know, it's a terrible feeling. It sucks sometimes, but then, like you said, you know, you think about it, you're like, in a way, you're kind of free.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
kind of like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And it's from, you know, you can hang out with friends, like you said, watch movies, hang out with friends, and
Right.
I felt that way before, man. But it's like I just go back to it. Not because I'm forced to it or whatever, but I don't know. I just enjoy it.
You know,
I enjoy
I
it.
think that's why it's important that we take breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we learn to reappreciate
Mhm.
the grind.
Yeah.
You know, so and you said you were also you were, man. I don't know if it's oversharing too much, but you said you were like,
It's out there, so
Okay.
it's a.
you said like you were dealing with stuff too, and you took a step back too, right?
I was so I left out of town to enjoy some quality time. I went to Los Angeles, and when I came back, it was a little bit more. It was more hard on me to do more stuff because when I came back, work was really slow, and then I felt like I just I scheduled too many things way ahead of time,
Right.
and then it was like, fuck, you know, that wasn't the plan. If I came back and work was fine, you know, I would have the money to fund everything and anything,
Yeah.
and that wasn't the case. So I took a step back. I uploaded what we had already, or what we filmed already, but I was slowly losing motivation. Like I put out there before. On November 10th, the first episode was to come out. Right now, we would be like on episode probably like 4,
Hmm.
but I took a break, and this is currently episode number 3, and you know it's December, so I agree with you. It's okay to take a break. You know,
Of course.
when you take a break, you'll find out either you want to keep on doing it,
Yeah.
or I'm just gonna stop. It's
Right.
better if I stop. For me, luckily, you know, I went back to let's get it. You know, let's do it again. Will I ever have another, you know, one of those pauses again? Maybe. You know, I hope not.
Hmm.
But if I do, I know that I have people like you. I have friends that will motivate me or will, you know, tell me how things really are. And sometimes you need that. You know, you just need somebody to help you out, talk to you, or just listen. And that's really about it, man. So enough of that sadness. You know, fuck that shit.
Depresso.
No, we're not that. We're what was I gonna say? We currently did a photo shoot together. For Miguel. The Halloween. The Halloween.
The Halloween. That was fun.
You were Jason,
Yeah.
and then I was
You were
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Picture still hasn't came out. No pressure, Miguel. If you're watching
Miguel.
this, no pressure. It's all good. Just we'll wait. It's all good. But at least send them my way. I just want to see them.
Miguel dropped mine, but he hasn't dropped
He hasn't dropped
the
mine,
Saints.
so kind of upset about that. And I'm the last one, I think.
He's taking his time.
He's taking his time, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm no rush. When we first met, we went to 0 Degrees, right?
Yeah,
We went there, we're gonna go eat
you,
there.
You treated me out.
Yeah, I told you, I got you, man. You know, and then we did a little quick photo shoot right there, and we dipped.
Yeah.
And then after that, we did a couple of videos together, and then now we're at short films. So it's weird how it goes from like just regular pictures, small little, 2-minute videos, and then now we're like at short films. When I came up with the idea of short films, I wanted you. I was like, yeah, I want Angelo to be in it. I incorporated you in every single short film that I could think of, and so far, I mean, we've only recorded 1. We're going to 2 now, and I think there's a 3rd one. And so far, yeah, bro, it's fun. It's like I don't need nobody else to have there. Like that one day that we went and we shot, it was just me and you.
Yeah.
But it was like we got enough done. Like that was good as shit. if now speaking about that, about acting and all that, is that something you've ever done?
Uh, First of all, I really like working with you, Saint.
I
So
appreciate it.
if you tell me to come through, I will come through. Um, and I always have fun helping you in your short films and your shoots. So I appreciate you for thinking about me.
I appreciate you, man.
But so the question, do I have experience about acting? Uh, I'm a super shy. I was a super shy kid, especially coming to America as an immigrant. Like my English wasn't really good. But I came to the U.S. when I was like in seventh grade, and I knew, and bro, in middle school it's brutal. Like kids are fucked up, you know. And if you're an immigrant, you know,
It's a little bit worse.
it's so bad. So I kind of and I went to a ghetto ass school,
Oh shit.
you know. So it was really fucked up. Like I had to like fight for myself really, and one of the things that helped me in like being more expressive and being more um being stronger, I guess, is was a theater arts, because the teacher was really encouraging in you expressing yourself, and also in theater arts it required me to learn more English, I guess. So you know it's really fucked up that if you don't know English, you know you'll get, you know, bullied for it.
Yeah.
So theater arts helped me a lot. Um, we did like mock commercials and had, you know, you had to like learn lines, and I had to learn English for sure. So theater arts was like my main introduction to acting. But and then I kind of gave all that up until high school. Uh, when I was in my junior year in high school, I was in AV class, and I fell in love with that whole thing. You know, I wasn't fucking with all this camera shit back then, um, because what I was in before AV class was in wrestling, but then my parents found out that I was in wrestling, so they were like, "Yo, pick another class," because yeah, I had lied to them. You know, I told my parents that I was gonna be in swimming, you know, for so they could allow me to get a physical, but it turns out I went to wrestling instead. But they found out, so they told me, "Oh, do something else instead." So I went to the counselor, and then the counselor was showing me a list of other classes, and then I was like, "What is that? What is AV?" And she was like, "You know, you just run the show, run the news of the whole school." I was like, "Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds easy. I'll get into it." But now, you know, like it stuck to me, and now we're doing all this. Like I never fucked with camera shit. I was never into videography, photography, and then you slowly fall in love to it because you like you learn that you fuck with the creative process, you know, and I'm sure you can relate too. You fall in love with creating because it's something that lasts, you know, something that you and your friends can enjoy and go back and just keep watching and watching. So yeah, those are my two main things: is theater arts in middle school, and then AV class in high school.
Got you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shit, that was a pretty good story, man.
Thanks.
What the fuck? Your parents didn't allow you to do wrestling?
Yeah. It'd be like that. It'd be like that because you know they're protective. You know.
Yeah.
They don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. But we're gonna go on a quick little break, like 2-minute break. We'll be back.
Let's go.
So this is a sponsorship, okay?
All right. What's the sponsorship?
So, kind of hungry for a snack, but you just don't know what to eat. It's all good because at Los Muertos Chela Mix right here, bro, there's some good shit.
Let me have some.
Oh, you're gonna have some. It's right there in your drawer. First drawer.
What?
You're able to pick from 1 to 2. You can't pick
There's
whatever.
two options.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So you got the
They're both. Nah, they're not gonna tell you what it is.
It's
One
one to
is
three.
one is Skittles and one is gummies.
I can't even feel them. It's like I'll get this one because this one feels like it has more.
Okay, go ahead, man. You're free to you know. I know it's early in the morning. You're free to taste one if you want. If you don't, if you haven't ate, it's perfectly fine, bro.
Alright, let's eat some of this.
I bet.
See
You don't want to eat the whole thing, man. Probably like, it's probably like
Yeah, like
it's early. It's early, man. But hey, man, go ahead. Fuck it. Anything for the sponsors, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Yes, sir. You got it.
Buy that.
So again, if bro, I don't even think my camera's facing me. Okay. Yeah, it is. All right. Cool.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
You're not lying.
I'm not lying.
It's alright, bro.
It's really good. No.
All right.
No.
You heard that? You heard that from right here. You heard that here. It's good. If you're hungry for a snack, or you just you want to drink a little beer, they also do michelada mixes. Go ahead, hit them up. Ads right here, and let's get back to the show, man.
Let's get back to it.
So, AV class is very like different. When I went in it, I went my senior year, but it was like starting. It was a whatever. I hated it. I hated it so much because the first thing they made me do, and I've heard other people talk about it. The first thing they make you do is go to Photoshop and do something like light. I hated that shit so much because I was like, bro, I don't want to do that. I want to get into like the more advanced shit. Because it was like, I'm not going to say I knew everything about it, but it's like I had an idea of it. And I'm over here doing Photoshop shit with freshmen. Because again, it's like it was my first, so I couldn't go to like AV class 2 or AV class 3 because so these freshmen are over here like working on it. I'm the only senior there because, I don't know, I guess I got into it too late, but
it's never too late.
True, but everything was more like self-taught, self-learned, and I said fuck that. I left. I couldn't. I had the option with AV or late arrival. I took late arrival.
Aww.
So I did late arrival, and then I don't want to say I was too advanced for my classes, but I also had early release, so I had both, and like only like 3 other people had that. So I wasn't advanced. I just finessed the whole system, and I was like, let me graduate with the least credits. And they were like, well, technically you already have your credits. So I was like, that's all that matters, man. But
finesse.
Yeah. So let's go with inspiration, man. So do you have anybody who inspires you? They could be, of course, they could be famous, they could not be famous, they could be your close relatives, friends, anybody.
Oh shit, I got one. This is a very important person in my life.
If you say me, I'm gonna throw this jar at you.
It's RJ.
I felt it, bro. I felt it like deep in my nuts.
Nah, for real. But I want to reciprocate that respect that you have for me back to you.
I appreciate that, man.
You inspire me a lot. And like I said, if RJ tells me to come through, I come through. I'm glad I met you. You're one of the coolest people that I've met. And I feel like I can always say anything to you. You're always by my side, and you inspire me because and I also like to see you grow and everything because you're like, I don't know, like it's like you're like my little brother,
Oh, I am younger than you.
My little brother.
No, I appreciate that.
Like you have your equipment and everything, and it's fun to see you grow. Man, I don't know how to say this because I don't want to come off as condescending, or like put myself above you type shit. But like it's like you're my little brother.
Yeah, no, I get you. It's like you did this before. You have the equipment, and it's like you see me going, and it's like.
But I don't want to sound that way.
No, but I get you. Because it's like that with me and my little brothers. It's I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to the other day, and I was saying like watching them grow is so weird. It's like you're proud of them, you're happy for them. So I kind of understand what you mean, because I'm the oldest. I don't have no older brother. I don't have no older siblings. So it's like, for you to say that, it kind of gives me an idea on like how it would be to have an older brother.
And the fact that you're also using my old camera.
Yeah, it's so that one. Is the one facing you right now.
Yes.
I told you. It's like I said. It's like if it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible. And
so RJ,
appreciate you.
You're one of my most inspiring people in my life. I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be really upset because I don't remember if I put record on that camera. Did you? Did I? Can you check, please? It just has the red bar on top.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, bet. I was about to get really upset. Oh, well, thank you, man. It really does mean a lot, you know. So we have a little bit from the beginning, you know. I don't even have to ask you the question. You gave me that already. The beginning, we have the beginning. We have in the middle. Now we kind of ended off with, you know, you talking about the end. You know, that you're coming back, 2022.
Yeah,
Still don't know a month. We don't know a day. Just keep it a mystery.
Yeah.
You know, but we, like I said, we have a couple short films coming on the way. Make sure you guys check that. And I guess the final 10-15 seconds, you could plug in anything you want. You could say anything you want to anybody, to people who look up and want to do the same thing we do and they're having a hard time. You have anything to say to them?
I just want to say one thing. Chupapi when you
You son of a bitch. You want to end it off like that?
No, wait,
Okay.
for real. Let me see. Like what we talked about already. You know, it's good to take breaks. Everybody gets burnt out. Everybody gets overwhelmed, exhausted. Take your break. Take a step back and decide whether you want to keep going. Like what RJ said, you know, it reveals to you if you want to keep going or not, or you want to pause entirely. Take a step back. Take a break. That's all I can say. That's it.
That's it.
Chupapi mun yan.
Okay. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you are an audio listener, there's also a video listening, vice versa, Spotify and YouTube. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day and the rest of your week.
Bye.